there's zero chance. If I was in charge, which I'll never be in charge, there is 0% chance that he would be that I wouldn't cut him. It's if he doesn't retire for his own good or for then I'm not starting a year with Ryan Kelly. The questions about Ryan Kelly and his health and his concussions and his age. No, and it's a huge hole, and it's something I think I'm going to be writing about is that they may not be real active in free agency, but if it was me, center, there's a lot of needs on this team. Backup quarterback, obviously, all kinds of needs all over the board, but none of them to me are more important. They're as important, but none are more important than center right now. Last year, you went out and got Ryan Kelly and made him $9 million a year. Your average was $9 million a year, which put him in the top 5, 6, I believe. To me, you get rid of him, and you put your toe back in the market of the top centers, but I would do it younger. I don't know that a Tyler Linderbaum's going to come here.
Maybe Garrett Bradbury's available. He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, then we maybe I think I apologized to Bradbury in the playoffs right before the Super Bowl, but then in that performance in the Super Bowl, I was like, oh, maybe that offensive line needs some help. But you put your foot back in the center market because the centers coming out in the draft, there's none of them apparently that are good enough to be in the first round, maybe second round. But that's a position that's if you can get everything else, if you trim and make all your cuts elsewhere, put some money in that center position like you did last year. You just put it in the wrong guy. You put it in damaged goods.
I'm gonna watch this one closely because you said 0 chance that you would keep him, and if KO decides to keep him, I just don't think he's going to want you on his staff then.
Well, he's got a staff of about 302 assistants. I don't know how Bud Grant did it with only like 5 assistants. I don't know how they existed back then.
He just said, "Hey, go do it," and I'm going to go hunting. No, he did more than I'm just kidding. Got a little Bud Grant. Inside linebacker Blake Cashman, another important cog in this defense, and I'm sure that Flores loves and wants to keep him around. 2026's cap hit will be $9.18 million, and you don't want him walking either. I don't think. How old is he? I don't know how old he is. I don't have it in front of me. But what are your thoughts on?
Yeah, part of your core. It always seems like he's going to have some hamstring issues during the year. He's kind of built like that, but he's a guy you want on your team. I mean, you've got to have a core of players, and he's one of them.
For sure. Offensive line and Blake Brandel, $4.47 million cap hit next season. What do you think they'll do with him?
Well, I think you keep him. I mean, he could be your center. He could be your swing tackle. He can back up all 5 positions. I mean, his value is, and one reason you probably want to go get a center. I'm not a big fan of having a third string, playing a third string center who's never played the position before in the NFL or anywhere. But he's a valuable player in that he can step in and play and back up. So you want him as a backup.